there's a certain amount of Dutch people in a room, they all switch to Dutch. So then you can't understand anything.
It's an adventure. Learning a language is an adventure. It opens up a whole other culture and perspective to you that you didn't have before you learned that language.
By doing that, misunderstandings appear, stereotypes disappear, and it's just a great way to connect with other inhabitants of our planet.
I have always said that if I didn't live in London, I would live here, because it's such a lovely place.
I just fell in love in this country, I don't know why. The culture, the people, it's like I feel so much love in this country.
In order to integrate, I want to learn Dutch. My goal is to be able to know what's going on all around me and to contribute, to have input, but also to understand what's being said.
Now, when I speak a little bit of Dutch to my granddaughter, she often corrects me. She's just 5 years old and make me know that I've not spoken it right.
I find it frustrating when I see a newspaper and I can't read the headlines, or I'm walking down the street and there is a sign and I want to know what it says, or I hear someone as they're passing by speak. And I also think it's polite to be able, as I do spend a fair amount of time here, to try and communicate with the people in their own language.
We must learn Dutch. It's more show respect for the country, for the people here. So when we decide to live here, okay, next step, learn Dutch.
Learn the language and you'll get closer to the people. They won't not thank you for it, but they will take into account that you've made an effort.
At the beginning, the most important is just to overcome your fear of speaking.
Mm-hmm.
People will understand if you said something in present tense, even though you spoke about past, from the contexts.
When I ask them something in English, they switch immediately to English, but then amongst themselves they're talking Dutch and they're having a good time. And it would be nice to kind of know what they're saying.
People treat you so much better when you understand their language. And it's just such a much more enriching experience to be able to integrate with the language.
Well, in the end, you do need to speak the language, even if it's in a basic level, to do a lot of your normal stuff. Like your bills and all the important paperwork and all the stuff, you're gonna get them in Dutch. With taxes, everything is in Dutch. Even when you're calling, they are not allowed to speak in English.
I can't believe the progress I've made over the last year. And it's really quite satisfying, because a lot of times you work hard on something and maybe you don't see the fruit of your labors. But on this, I really can see progress. And maybe I'll never achieve perfection, but it's really about progress. That's what I'm after.